I'm here with the DartmouthSports.com Female Athlete of the Week, Lakin Roland. She's a senior forward on the women's basketball team. Thanks for being here. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Last weekend against Boston University, you scored 19 points and grabbed 12 rebounds for your first double-double of the season. What was working so well for you in that game?
I think the defense they were running just made it easy for me to get it and for people to pass it to me right in my sweet spot, right in the middle. So that was going well for me. Also, I think that we passed well as a team and everybody was contributing. So things go better whenever we do that.
And the Big Green are a very young team this year, and you were one of two seniors on the squad. What types of lessons and wisdom do you try to pass on to the underclassmen?
Well, recently, I think a lot of patience and just trusting the process. So it's hard when you're young, I guess, to stay true to what we're doing and trust it even when things don't go our way. So I think being confident and trusting in our offense, trusting in our defense, trusting in each other is something that Daisy and I both really try to instill in ourselves and then also in them.
And Dartmouth has a 3-game homestand coming up with Rhode Island on Friday and Maine on Sunday. How does the team prepare for opponents like that with such little time in between? And what does the outlook look like for this weekend?
It's really similar to Ivy's, I think, just in the sense that we're playing games really close to one another. We do have a week to prepare during Ivy's, but in the sense that our games are closer, so you don't have the recovery that you normally get. But we love home games just because our home crowd is really awesome for the most part. With the kids and the camps that we do, everyone comes out to support us, so that's really nice. But I think just focus and playing hard. The fans like it when we play hard. So, and when they are excited, we're excited. So it all feeds into one another.
All right. Well, thank you very much for your time and good luck this weekend.
Thank you.
We're with the DartmouthSports.com Male Athlete of the Week, Miles Wright, who scored 39 points against LIU Brooklyn on Sunday, and was named Ivy League Player of the Week as well. Miles, coming into the game, you had 9 points in the first 2 games. It was a bit of a struggle starting up. What was the difference here for you, against the Blackbirds?
The first 2 games were definitely a struggle. I had a large chip on my shoulder because I know I can play better than I did. We had a long 12 days off after the first 2 games before LIU, and I just got in the gym as much as I could, tried to work on my craft, work on my shot a little bit. It all kind of clicked against LIU, and shots were falling, and it felt good.
Well, this is also the first game after finals, and so maybe a little bit of academic pressure off the shoulders, and so you can relax a little bit.
Absolutely, yeah. Finals is always tough, especially at an Ivy League school. So once those are over, it's like, okay, now we can focus on basketball a little bit more, and I think that definitely played a part as well.
All right, so your 39 points tied the arena record, had been set almost 22 years prior. The first Dartmouth player to score as many as 39 points in a game. How does that feel knowing that after the fact? Obviously, you didn't know that during the game, but how does it feel after the fact?
It feels good. I'm honored to even be in the Dartmouth history books. I'm just thankful that my teammates got me in the position to score, and I'm thankful to God for allowing me to play as well as I played.
Well, speaking of your teammates, it's a little bit different look for the Big Green this year. They lost 3 starters from last year who all graduated. Mm-hmm. So, how is your role different this year, and how are other teammates' roles different?
As a sophomore, it's different than a freshman. Obviously, you're more acclimated to college basketball. You're more acclimated to your teammates, and you have a year of experience under your belt. So I think with that, it kind of puts me in more of a leadership position naturally, but we also have 6 seniors on our team, and so those guys have definitely stepped up as leaders. Tommy Carpenter, our captain, Connor Bame, and Malik Gill are 2 of our senior starters, so those guys are huge leaders on our team and in our program. And I just think that our team is so well-rounded. We have a lot of different weapons, rather than last year where we kind of had 2 main superstar players in a sense. So I like this year better because everyone is kind of bringing something to the table. You know what I mean? It's not like, oh, let's have Matola and Gabbis play their game, and let's hope that they play well. It's more of a let's see who's gonna do what today, and we'll come out with a team win.
You've got Vermont coming up this evening and Hartford on Saturday. Vermont, it's the 100th game of the series against the Catamounts, and Vermont has had the Dartmouth's number in the last decade and a half or so. So what is it going to take to get that monkey off Dartmouth's back?
Vermont's a great team. They always play hard. They have great players. So I think we just have to outwork them today, and it's going to be a defensive game if we're going to pull out a win today. If we defend well and we play harder than them, we should win the game.
All right, Miles. Well, thanks for coming in, and congratulations on your performance.
Thanks for having me. I appreciate it.